From the official home of unofficial Grateful Dead and music news, reporting on night 2 from Shoreline. This is a tale of two bands at Shoreline. Maybe they just need one night to get things warmed up. The day started, you get the Dead & Company gym safety advisor, cracks me up, posting pictures of Weir and Kreutzmann getting their workout on, working it out yesterday. And I love those pictures, and I love to see, I noticed yesterday on the stream, I didn't mention it for night 1, but I noticed right away that Kreutzmann lost a lot of weight, and it's interesting. If a young person loses weight, you know, you see them and you're like, wow, you look great, you know, you change your diet, you're exercising, you look out of sight. If an old person loses weight, right away you think, I hope they're not sick. Worry about a disease or some shit when old folks lose weight. But anyway, he looks great if you ask me. Lost a bunch of weight in the gym working out with Weir. Listen, this is one of those deals. Proof positive, man. These guys can bring it still. If you like to hate on Dead & Company, you won't like this review because I thought the night was out of sight all the way through. They opened it up with Bertha, and Bertha right away, the music's just got a pop to it. Really everything's sounding pretty good to me, strong all the way through, except for the end. The redundancies of Any More's is that's a little much. I mean, you only need a couple of them and then Any More, that's it, and then it's you end it. So any more redundancy there, they still can't end that fucking song after 4 years. Unbelievable. It goes right into Good Lovin'. There you go. That's a little taste of 70s Dead. They used to like that Bertha Good Lovin'. The Good Lovin' was strong. They Love Each Other's next. It's a slow tune, got some pop to it. It's popping. Mayer going, he's out there with the falsetto on They Love Each Other. I need Mayer falsetto on that, like I need more skin tags popping up. But anyway, the jams throughout were really good. I think they did a great job with that. In the middle of it somewhere, there's Bill Walton, got the wingspan of a fucking pterodactyl. Somebody's traveled to Shoreline, and someone's got to get stuck behind Bill. At least they're in the shade all night. Wingspan of a pterodactyl, big smile on his face. You know, it's always good to see Bill Walton out there. I think he makes everybody happy, including me. Anyway, Big River's up next, and the pace is strong throughout. Listen, they're not going to let up tonight. Tonight's one of those nights where you could tell all the ingredients for something special were right there, and we were the benefactors. You get Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is always a good time. I love Mr. Charlie. That one makes me break out my best dance moves. It's right there in the pocket for me. Tennessee Jet next, no surprise. They love that one. And then they end the set with the Sailor Saint. And the Sailor Saint to me was just dynamite. I had a great time throughout the first set. Thought everything they played, they played the fuck out of it. We get a little intermission, come back. I wrote it down before they even took the stage. China Rider, it seemed kind of apparent. Anyway, the China Cat was dynamite, and the transition jams in between China and Rider. You had Mayer and O'Teal, they were gathered around Weir there. He was like some kind of psychedelic orb there in the middle, just glowing and emitting all of his weirdness all over the place, and O'Teal and Mayer were right there just paying homage to the moment, and really we were the benefactors. The music was blossoming and blooming through that transition, and that was special. You get the Rider harmonies when John's in his natural voice. Those harmonies are great. I'm not certain why they feel they need something really high on some of the harmonies. With Mayer in the falsetto, he kills a lot of the harmonies. But in his natural voice on that Rider, those harmonies were, to me, fantastic. That's about as good as it gets. O'Teal's got his face painted. He's the last of the fucking Mohegans or something. Some kind of shit going on. His face is painted. He's having fun. If he's playing like that, paint the motherfucker's face every night. The Rider on the stream while they're jamming it, you get the screenshot, Super fucking Mario up front there, jamming his ass off. He got the overalls, the red shirt, the hat, the whole 9 yards. I felt like I was playing a game of psychedelic Donkey Kong. Motherfucker should have had a sledgehammer with him. Super Mario up front there, having the time of his life. Road Jimmy's next. With Road Jimmy, Get Back Home Where You Belong, that's the first set. Alfie and Road Jimmy, I think, take them back to the first set. That's where they belong. Didn't matter. It had pop to it. It was interesting. All the music in there, a great example of the slow stuff can have some snap and be very interesting. And I thought Road Jimmy was good. Not my favorite place for it, but I thought it was played very good. One of those nights I could probably play anything and it'd sound pretty good, other than Easy Answers or something like that. Anyway, you get some of the other one before drums, and that's always a good time. They don't completely take off, but they let you know that that's going to be coming. They take drums and space, and then boom, there you go. You got the other one. O'Teal killing it, dropping the bombs. The other one sounded dynamite. The do was out of sight, if you ask me. Mayer masterful on the do. Solos were full of intensity and emotion, and I was invested in the moment with everything I had as far as experience in the music goes. I was right there in it. This night was good all the way through. Everything they offered you had the magic ingredients, and to me, outstanding night. Uncle Jay's for the encore. Listen, Weir's in a good fucking mood. Someone gives Monet the Mayer tank top in the parking lot. She gives it to Dad. Weir comes out with the Mayer tank top. He's a happy son of a bitch. He's having fun, and Uncle Jay's you get in the play and reprise for the encore. This was a good one. If you ask me, I'll listen to this one again. That first one will go into I'll never listen to that one ever again, I assure you. But to the second night at Shoreline, I'll put ears on that in the future for sure. A great night. I don't know if I get to cover the Hollywood Bowl. My kids are still in school. I got early mornings and long days, so I don't know what I do about that. Might not get around to it. We'll do our best. In the meantime, love you long time. Safe traveling south for those of you in the Bay Area that are heading to the Hollywood Bowl. Have a ball. Love you long time. We'll talk to you soon.